They're a good team and a good free throw shooting team. We had our chances. You know what happens when you're a freshman team, and I told the guys after, I said we had about 3 spells of a minute and a half that we do something dumb on our end and they come down and what a good team is going to do, they capitalize. So there was probably 2 or 3 spells of a minute and a half that cost us the game. And then down the stretch, you know, we had our chances, missed a shot, had a ball in the post, we didn't catch it. But we're still learning. I'm not even sure, you know, we went pick and roll. The way it looked, they should have done it the whole game. But we got some lobs, but then you saw us in the post and you could say, well, you should have done that the whole game. I mean, we're still trying to figure out our team. They fought. Alex played today. You know, we worked for 2 days on Alex getting to the rim and dunking balls, and he followed through. Nerlens played well today. I thought Archie played well. We didn't play that bad. I mean, we shoot 49%, only have 13 turnovers. They out-rebound us by 1. We're just learning that. We focused 2 days on that, but they only had 8 turnovers and make a couple threes that we don't make.
So, John, Plumlee got his 4th foul. You put Willie in with the 2 big guys, but they were able to hold on, even extend it out a little bit.
Yeah.
What happened in that stretch, you think?
I don't know. I'll look at the tape. I don't know. That's why I did it. I figured maybe we have some size on them. Let's go inside. It didn't work. But, you know, I even told Willie, you know, he's just learning. He walked in the game the first part of the game and scores on a left hook or a right hook, whatever it was. And then I'm thinking, why? Just go at him. But, you know, we've got a lot to figure out. Individual players, you know, there were things that we did late that we walked out of huddles that we weren't supposed to be doing. But they're freshmen. Their minds are, you know, just how it is right now.
John, you said earlier that you wanted to define Alex's game. I'm wondering how much this game helped in that definition. What is, you know, what's your feel now about this game?
He's a beast. That's what he needed to look like. That's who he is. He's not a 2-guard. He is a beast. So be a beast. I don't want to see any of the cute stuff. Get the ball by the guy and dunk on somebody. And he did it. Tip dunk and then shoot a couple threes when you can. And that's what he did.
John, obviously you've got Nerlens and the rest of the class coming in, but talk about how important players like Mays and Olsen are to the development of this team.
Well, we've got to find one more guy until Ryan gets back, and probably it's John Hood. And but this was a hard game. I mean, it wouldn't have been fair for me to stick John Hood in a game like this. We got some games coming up that I can get John Hood in there and give him a chance. And it really wouldn't have been fair for me to try to play Jared more in this game. I mean, those guys are giving us everything they have, and that's why I went with who I went with. And the only guy I needed to get in there more was Willie. He had a little foul trouble, and then he had that 1 or 2, and I'm still learning about him. And I didn't know if I could put him back in and he'd be okay, because he missed a shot, he missed a rebound, he fumbled a ball back to back to back. I don't know him well enough yet. Can I take him out and put him back in, or is he rattled? Well, this isn't the game to figure that out. You know, not especially when we had a chance to win the game.
Alex, how did Cal crank you up this week? How did he get you going? How did you get yourself going?
You know, it's just pushed me hard in practice, you know, not taking plays off, just get a consistent motor, you know, just going hard every play.
John, could you speak to how this team will benefit from this atmosphere against this kind of competition?
It's a good game. You know, can't stand losing, but it was a good game. Great, our fans, I want to thank our fans for making the trek down here. It was amazing. You walk in, it looked like we were at home. I mean, it's crazy. And I think it helped our team. I mean, this is all new to this team. I mean, we're trying to figure out how we're playing. We don't play hard enough yet. We don't compete on every possession yet. We don't go after every rebound yet. We don't know how to finish off games yet. We haven't really figured out totally how we're going to play. And it's just going to take time.
They're both players. You guys learned from tonight.
Nerlens, Alex, either one of you guys, what do you think you guys learned about yourselves, about what it's going to take tonight?
I think we learned a lot about ourselves tonight. Just going up against a team like Duke, you got to bring it every possession. And tonight was a learning process. I think we're just going to get back to work and really figure everything out.
Coach, you made some comments going into halftime to a sideline reporter just about maybe some
Who did?
I'm sorry?
Who? What do you say?
You made some comments.
I did?
You did.
I don't even remember. What did I say?
You made a comment about that it was the NBA, there would be players.
It was a joke. Come on, you guys at Duke can take a joke, right? Jeez. Just kidding.
Plumlee said he was surprised how much you gambled for steals and how much is that part of your game? He was surprised how aggressive you were getting in passing lanes and hunting steals like that.
I mean, yeah, there was a couple times when I was successful with it, but there are times when I wasn't. So, I mean, I try to limit that in the second half. But I just try to play aggressive and just keep the tempo up for my team to get steals and get the fast break going.
How do you know anything new on Ryan?
He tried to work out today back home. We got him with our weight strength and conditioning just to see if they can get something going. We just don't know. I mean, I feel for the kid because he really wants to play, but I shouldn't have played him at Maryland. That was dumb of me. He told me I could go, and then I could see he had no energy. So hopefully we need him. I mean, it hurt us today. I mean, it's obvious, but, I want him to be healthy before he comes back. I don't want to be putting him in the game and, it's just not fair. Or practice. I even told him, until you can just bust it in practice, you need to figure out what's going on.
Is there a concern you might have mono? Is that a possibility?
He did blood tests while we were gone, so I haven't heard the results yet.
Alex, Coach said that you're a beast. You're not a two-guard, not a three. You're a beast. You feel that way when you're out there on the court?
Sometimes, yeah, I guess. I just
It's
try to.
hard being a beast, though. I'd rather not be a beast.
I just try to make the right play whenever I'm out there.
How do you think Archie played on the court?
Did good. He did good. He reminds me a little bit of Tyreek when I first started with him. He doesn't always make the right decisions, but he can break you down and score. Stands up. He's got to learn the position. I mean, and then he had to do it against Duke on national television, and I had friends of mine call me that were watching the TV all day saying they're making this game to be the NCAA Final Four game championship, and I said I don't even know, but there's a big game for these guys. They were in Vegas playing AAU ball 4 months ago, so.
How much does it, are you blown away that 15, 20 years ago that a group of freshmen could come out and play in this type of atmosphere and how different it is this many years later because of maybe only games and competition?
True. They do. They play so many more games, and they're so more worldly. This social networking and media, they know each other from around the country. They recruit each other. They all go to school together. They all know they knew the guys on their team better than I did on Duke's team, and they talked about them. So, where we all stayed in our own area, now they play all over it's helped. It's helped.
Talk about how physical you thought the game was or was not, and how you felt like you all reacted to that?
The game's pretty physical. We just wanted to bang with them, try to go for every rebound hard. Try to somebody else went to go block the shot, the other person go get the rebound. Just try to play all around good game.
John, how much does it help the team maybe psychologically when a beast makes a beast play, goes up above other guys, gets rebounds, puts a dunk?
Everybody has their own job, and that's what Alex's job is. I had a kid at UMass. I just said, you're the big play guy. You're going to get a big dunk, a big block, a big rebound, a big steal. That's who you are for this team. That's your role. Well, that's what his role is on this team. He can do all the other things, but that's what he'll make his mark at. Today he rebounded the ball, which he didn't against Maryland. He went after balls in traffic and grabbed them. Nerlens played way more aggressive than he did against Maryland, and he did it on the defensive end, not just the offensive end. So they're getting better. I mean, we're better than we were against Maryland. It's just that this was a team that was senior, and I thought we had our chance. When it got to 3, I thought we're going to win this. And they made their free throw.
When Plumlee went out in foul trouble, did you guys feel like you kind of maybe had him on the run or had a big opportunity there that you guys got away from?
Yeah, I felt we had some chances to get up and down, but we missed a couple opportunities, but we're a little younger. That's something we're going to work on as the season goes on, and But I thought we did well when he was out.
John, last year the team was buy-in, I think. You talked about how much everybody bought in.
Sacrificed for each other is what they did.
How long do you find that? How long will it maybe take to know if that's sort of?
Well, the one thing when I look at this, 11 shots, 12 shots, 12 shots, 8 shots, 5 shots, pretty good. Last game, no one took more than 10 shots. So they're sharing. They're bonding. What they don't understand is how hard you have to play every possession, how you have to sustain it, and how a minute and a half will cost you a game. They don't know it yet. It's never been that important. So that's our job, is to continue to teach them. Got to get them stronger and better shape, mentally tougher. This game helped us. But we got a long, let me just tell you, folks, we're a November team right now, and we have to get better. If this is what we look like in December and January, we're not going to be the team everybody thinks. So we got to figure out exactly how we're going to play or have an idea, and then we got to get after it. He led. He did some good things. They took him away. They did a great job of saying he's not getting a shot off, and they were out on him. The one play where he went at Kelly back and forth and Kelly blocked, he didn't need to shoot that one. But short of that, I thought he did a pretty good job, and he also rebounded in traffic. I don't know exactly how many rebounds he had, but he got some tough rebounds in traffic. You know, he had 4 assists. I mean, he didn't play that bad. He's a little bit better than that. He's getting better also. He's a kid. He played 11 minutes a game last year. We're expecting him to be, you know, he played well against Maryland, shot the ball. Well, this team said he's not shooting it. So you got to do, when you're not making shots or they're not giving you, what else are you going to do to help us win? Today he rebounded. I didn't think he defended that poorly. I'm going to have to watch the tape, but he did some good things.
Alex, there were a couple times where the coach was kind of getting on you a little bit, and then it seemed like you responded pretty quickly. I think you hit the 3 and the dunk after one time. You really was getting on you after that. Do you kind of feel like maybe that kind of energizes you and gets you into that beast mode, as you said?
Yeah, it does get me energized. You know, when he's yelling at me, he just really there's not like, you got to listen to what he's saying, not how he's saying. You know, you just got to take it in and just go on to the next play, really.